Well, Sissany, you're at Coachella Eve, basically.
We're
It's
getting
almost
there.
time for you to roll out and Coachella yourself. And you're so excited. How many times have you been at Coachella?
At least 10, maybe.
Oh my gosh.
I've been going since like 08 or 09.
I'm bringing in somebody right now because you were talking to me about picking up the clothes for Coachella.
Yes, it's all about the outfits.
Macy Eleni's on the line now, Sherman Oaks. She is known as the thrift queen, and she gets so excited when she she finds $4 anything, and she's like the most.
Nice.
You would think she found gold, which I guess you kind of did. You do find gold when you find these deals, don't you, Macy?
Absolutely. I mean, it's literally the biggest thrill.
Is that a purse behind you that says "I love Botox"?
Yeah, it's my I Heart Botox bag. It's kind of the staple behind all of my really fun Zoom meetings.
That's great. I haven't done it yet. I'm worried that if I try it, it'll go the wrong way.
I mean, I haven't personally ever had any put in my face. I just like really resonated with the bag because it was giving me the like I Heart Ashton Kutcher, I Heart Brad Pitt bags from like back in the day. So I had to have it.
How much is that?
This was, I think, literally like $10. I got it at Magma Vintage, which is a vintage shop here in LA.
There is a sense of pride when you find a great item, a great piece, right? For a steal, right? There's a feeling about that, a sense of like winning.
Yeah, I mean, I've literally been doing it my whole life. I grew up like raised by a single mom, so thrifting was like how we got all of our clothes, and it's also how I fell in love with fashion. So for me, it's like totally a win every single time. There's like truly a thrill about it that like goes through your body.
Yeah, it's competitive too. So you can go watch and see all this on TikTok at Blazed and Glazed on TikTok. You can see Macy there. But what about, I mean, Sissany, you're wanting to know what to do for Coachella. What a great idea to get $3 shorts or $4 green pants or skirt, whatever this is I'm looking at.
What would you suggest for a good go-to Coachella outfit?
I mean, I feel like, first of all, thrifting is like the perfect thing for Coachella because no one else is going to have what you have.
Yeah.
I feel like with all the fast fashion brands, it's like they put out catalogs of what you should be wearing. But for me, I feel like going to the thrift store and like taking all of the inspo that you find on Pinterest and that you find on Instagram and then diving in there and finding things that are like breathable, but also super stand out, super sick. It's going to be your best option. Thrifting, but also I will say estate sales are like a mega piece of what I do thrifting wise as well. And if you're in LA and you can go to estate sales, it's the best spot to find the absolute most crazy stuff.
What if the person like committed a felony in those clothes or something? Do you get the, can you find out the history of those clothes so you don't bad energy on your body?
You do get like a little bit of the tea when you like go in from the person that's running the sale. For the most part, it's like really, really glamorous people here in LA. I love the idea that the clothing has like lived other lives and like told other stories, and then I'm gonna go like tell my own story in it. But yeah, I kind of just like lean into the vibes. It's like,
So
even if I don't know, I've never felt like the bad energy, not yet at least.
Is there a secret to finding the right time of day or week or season or year or place to get the best stuff? Like what do you know that we don't?
Absolutely. So it's like all about the early bird vibes. If I'm going to go on a day of thrifting, I just don't like lines or like being around a lot of people in general, like even pre-COVID. But getting there early, getting in early, especially with estate sales, like they put out lists, get on the list, get in there early, swift through all of the racks because later in the day it's so picked over. I'm always there early. You can catch me at any thrift, estate sale, flea market, early.
All right, so it says you got to look at her TikTok, Blazed and Glazed on TikTok. She's in Sherman Oaks. And you were a broadcast journalism student before?
Yeah, I did broadcast journalism and fashion merchandising at Ohio University. But I've just always been like sharing my thrifting content. I have a YouTube channel under the same name as well, where I kind of expand on it even further. But I was making these videos when I was 15 with like my flip camera under the name Fashion Outsider '09, like, you know, when we didn't know if it was safe to put our real names on the internet kind of vibe. So I'm just like sharing it for literally no one and didn't really imagine it would turn into like my full-time everything.
Well, that's awesome. People should check you out. Macy, thanks for coming on. Nice to meet you.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on, guys.
All right,
Yeah.
bye.
Take care.